already showing. Not even 15 seconds in. Okay. But looks like we're live. So with that, hello, hello. Nobody here. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get things rolling here for the sake of time. Y'all can chime in whenever you do and rewind or catch the replay, whatever you need to catch the parts you might have missed at the beginning. Not that there was anything missed because I'm just now starting. So, so this will be. By the way, obviously some of you might recognize this machine, some of you might not. This is the 1990 Whirlpool Imperial Series direct drive, which, yes, I put that piece of cardboard there because the lid was going to hit against that. Didn't want the vibrations, but yeah, Imperial Series, clean touch, super capacity, 3-speed, 10 cycle, da 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 da. So everything is all set. I see I have one person in. Let's see, Big Connor 2K. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. See you here, and hope you're doing well. Late night excursion time for live here at Liz Boz. Cruise 1 TLM. I am doing okay. How about you? So this is this is going to be the second wash video, whatever you want to call it. This is a live stream, but second video I've done of this machine. You might notice there's some differences, cosmetically speaking. You probably noticed the top is white now on this one. And for a very good reason. So there's actually, long story short, there's a whole slew of videos I have yet to release of machines that I have, not even mentioned. And so there have been exchanges of parts and pieces of, cabinets and top panels and stuff that I've had to pull from several different machines over time to basically donate to other machines in need of them. And this was one of those cases where I needed the bottom of the cabinet, not the top though, for a KitchenAid unit, which I had taken in and fixed up and resold already. So, basically, I've been busy with work though, so I just haven't had time to get to it. But there's a whole slew of machines I have recorded, and just haven't gotten around to editing and posting yet though. So that'll hopefully, I'll be able to do that more here shortly down the road. But for the meantime, I have this machine here. I finally have put it back together because I had it apart for a while to refurbish it. And I also had to pull the transmission out of it because it needed to be put in a different machine. So I actually stole the transmission out of another 1990 direct drive, which was it was actually a smaller Kenmore direct drive. It was a 24-inch unit, but I pulled that transmission out, put the original clutch on it, and then put that in this machine. So there's that. I also replaced the tub gasket and I repainted the center post support, repainted the basket underneath, and I also put a different motor on it because I had to pull the motor out as well, put it on a different machine. And the agitator dogs have been replaced. So other than that, and the cabinet, of course, this is actually you might be able to tell if you look at the KitchenAid cabinet, which I know is not correct, but for the time being, unless I can find a Whirlpool lid, I actually like this black top, not gonna lie. That's a more rare thing to see on a direct drive. And this top I know is also a black uh, porcelain coated top, which only a lot of the higher end machines in the day had, more so than the mid to lower end ones. So with that all said and out of the way, it's here, and I'm gonna do a load of towels. This is 10 bath towels I have in here, with the water level set to extra large and warm. And I'm actually gonna run the super wash cycle on this one because I've never filmed that before. So without further ado, I'm gonna start it up here. There's probably gonna be air in the lines, so here we go. Put that cardboard back behind there. Lid switch is bypassed for now, just because I haven't figured out. The connector on this one, they swapped it out because, that's what refurb shops do, is totally dick the program over. But they swapped it out with a newer style connector. Understandably so, because I guess they had to replace the switch on it at one point or another, and it wasn't gonna work with a newer style switch. They don't make that older style round pin connector anymore. It's all that square rectangle stuff that today. So they had to splice that in. So, but this top comes with an older style round pin connector. So that's not going to work. So until I can figure out getting that rewired to the original setup or configuration somehow or another, I'm just leaving it bypassed. In fact, I'll probably just leave it that way from here on out, depending on what I decide to do with it. So if anybody else has chimed in here. Minion Kun. Favorite Whirlpool. Usually refer to those direct drives having Chan at the end because why not? That's why I have anime humanized direct drive washer OCs, which are all girls. Okay. You do you on that one. Cruise, I don't know why the live stream keeps playing and pausing. It's not really doing that for me on my end. If it's doing that for anybody else, let me know. I noticed I tried to do this, the whole ratio of the video was off for some reason. Kept going in and out. Every time I'd hit the hide video button or whatever, it just it kept coming in like it was squished vertically. So Sean A806, good to see you. Sorry to disappoint you. I know this is a direct drive, but it's not a belt drive. Anyways, I'm going to put the detergent in. Don't need that much. These towels are already washed, but again, I've mentioned this. Well, actually, I don't know if I've mentioned this already because the videos I have mentioned it yet, I don't think I've posted yet. But I have these towels that I keep on hand for this very purpose of testing. load of minions and what, they would all go bananas. Suit yourself. Go ahead and ride on and do that. I'm not doing that, but unless I get enough, I don't know, unless I get enough twerps coming at me asking to do that, I don't know, maybe. Now, I kind of get the programming thing, but, I mean, I never complained about them, you know? I never had a complaint in any of the machines I owned. They always seem to do the trick just fine. Rinsing out. Actually, I have one now. And this is another reason I need to get back editing, get posting videos. Is, well, let's just say over the course of time, certain events have transpired. So I no longer have the 1992 Kenmore 70 series in service. Oh yeah, and this transmission has a brand new neutral drain in it as well. So that should work right away. Yeah, I no longer have the 92 Kenmore 70 series in service. It's here in the garage, but I just don't use it as the primary machine anymore. My parents decided they wanted this other machine that I had sitting in storage instead, which is a newer Whirlpool direct drive that I have actually modified to have not only a warm rinse, but also what would have been referred to on the newer Maytags as a finger faucet feature, which is a rocker, like a momentary rocker switch. It's actually not a rocker switch, this one, but it's a toggle momentary switch that literally will send power to the water valves, both water valves, even when the machine is off. And it gives you water at any given moment. Any given time, there's power to the machine. So I've had actually some fun in the past messing with that on the first and last spins, just to kind of, in the more extreme cases I've had to, something was really sudsy or whatever, getting that sprayed out. So it's just going to sit a couple more seconds and start filling. Yeah, I have seen some of the videos you've done on that. It's too bad you couldn't save the original console on there, but on your Whirlpool. But it's you know, you do what you got to do. It's good you at least were able to get it up and back in service. So such is. I've had the idea in my head about spray painting one of these, like an older vintage color that a belt drive would have been, like a harvest gold or avocado green or something. "21 years old," so that means she was born in 1990, right? Because it's 2011 right now. and I'm only 9 years old. I'm not a console on the dryer was tricky between the two. Okay, well, actually, that's a good deal then. Good outcome. Have you gotten the dryer working? What do you mean it's 2025? But it's only 2011. I'm only 9 years old. I haven't gotten that old yet. I don't have all the knee and back problems that, I don't have any of that. Anywho's, she's just gonna agitate, do her thing, blah blah blah, direct drive, usual awesomeness. I'll stop talking so you can enjoy the sounds of vintage direct drive. Yeah, I can't figure out why on earth this video is appearing squished horizontally on the stream. Don't know why, but I'll have to figure that one out. It's kind of this is just again, this is a trial and error process, so just figuring out even the rudiments to this. I assume you mean from the factory they did that, Sean. I'm sure they would have ran a whole lifetime non-stop. Just like anything else built back in those days. Will the Trill, formerly known as Will Butter. Good to have you in the house tonight. Yeah, this is like the first time I've ran a load in this thing since